Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. And welcome to this Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. Wherever you are on your path, you are embraced here. We believe that we are co-creators with the divine, and that you can change your life by changing your mind and your vibration. Ernest Holmes is the founder of our philosophy, and we teach universal truths. And we are going to have a wonderful service today. Let's give a great big hand for our guest speaker, Reverend David Alexander Cruz. Okay, and our ushers will be Kate and Geraldo. And Stacy, wonderful Stacy, our musical inspiration. And of course, the center singers. And our technicians, Frank and Aaron back there. And at this time, I'd like to invite Aaron up to do the announcements.
Little people. All right, announcements for April 13th, 2025, our current events. Our community vegetable garden boxes are built. If you would like to donate soil, fertilizer, seedlings, or the ultimate in green gardening, cash, please speak to Tiffany Lee. Raise your hand. There you are. Please note that your donation is for the garden fund. So if you write us a check and you don't put garden fund, it's going into the general fund. So be clear. Dina Everson Williams will strengthen your mind and body with her yoga classes every Saturday at 9 a.m. A $20 love donation is gratefully accepted. The monthly men's group meets Tuesday, April 15th at 6 p.m. That's this Tuesday, guys. It's facilitated by our core council president, Frank Williams. On Saturday, April 26th at 7 p.m., join Stacy for the New Moon Sound Bath. Yes. Sonically connect to the moon with crystal singing sound bowls. This meditation experience is a $20 love donation. Same day, it's on Saturday, April 26th at 1 p.m., Reverend Jessica Fish facilitates a Zoom bereavement support group. The link information is on our website, in the weekly email bulletin, or on the brochure in the back. Create a vision board at our Authentically Me women's group. Yeah. Bring everything, all supplies, to make your vision board a reality. The next meeting is April 27th at 3 p.m. Every moment in this group is designed to bring joy and laughter into your life. All right. And then on Wednesday, May 7th at 6 p.m., the Spanish language study group is facilitated by Esperanza Ramos. I would say this, but I rolled my R's instead because the rest is in Spanish. And we are excited to announce that we have confirmed the band Cervantes and Ballet Folklorico for entertainment at our Summer Solstice Arts and Healing Festival, which is on June 21st. Surprisingly enough, that's the summer solstice. Yeah, also the day before my birthday. I think that's more important. Yeah. So just to be clear, the day before my birthday is the longest day of the year. It didn't just feel like it, it was it. If you would like to volunteer or become a vendor, all of you are welcome to do either of those things. The booths are $65. Volunteering is free. Admission is free to the public. Please contact Jane or Tiffany or our website for more information. Almost done. Compassionate Care Team. If you know someone in our spiritual community is having health challenges in the hospital or is otherwise in need of support, please contact Joe McLaughlin. Is anyone here for the first time? All right, we got some newbies. We are blessed by your presence today. You're invited to Friendship Hall after the service to enjoy some snacks. And they're all healthy because they're here at the center, right? We have a welcome table reserved just for you. The ushers also have a little bag for you if you haven't already gotten one from them. Inside is a welcome card. Please fill it out and put your email on it so we can send you just information and what's upcoming. We're not going to spam you. But you can fill out the card, give it to an usher. You can drop it in the offering basket. Let's give them a warm welcome. Glad you guys are here. We have many ways to keep informed. Sign up for our weekly email bulletin. That's number 1. Or scan the QR code for our website. For those of you who still like paper, there's a brochure on the back table, and you can check the bulletin board for all the cool stuff happening. And then finally, at the end of the service, our practitioners will offer you a 2-minute tune-up. So if you'd like to come forward and have some prayer, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, please quietly and swiftly vacate the room. Thank you.
This song, I'm the leader today.
Tis so.
Hi, this song is called Gifts of the Goddess by Karen Drucker. Oh, it's a beautiful day. These are the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess? Love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, are you ready to receive? Love, are you ready? Joy, are you ready? Peace, are you ready? Are you ready to receive? These are the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, I am ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, I am ready to receive. Are you ready? Joy, I am ready. Are you ready? Peace, I am ready. Are you ready? I am ready to receive. Here we go. These are the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, I am ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, I am ready to receive. Compassion, are you ready? I am ready. Forgiveness, are you ready? I am ready. Laughter, are you ready? I am ready. I am ready to receive. Passion, are you ready? I am ready. Success, are you ready? I am ready. Abundance, are you ready? I am ready. Are you ready to receive? These are the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Talk about gifts of the goddess, I am ready to receive all the gifts of the goddess, love, joy, and peace. Gifts of the goddess, I am ready to receive. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready, ready to receive. Yes, I am ready to receive. Oh, I am ready to receive. gifts, all the gifts, all the gifts, all the gifts, all the gifts.
Thank you to center singers. Okay, since we have new people here, I don't think I introduced myself. My name is Joan McLaughlin, and I'm the practitioner on duty today. And after the service, okay, thank you, guys. Okay, after the service, if you feel the need of prayer, I'm the practitioner on duty today to pray for you. Okay, we're going to start with lighting the flames of faith, a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people and all faiths, all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light, okay. I forgot about the person. Yes, Stacy is lighting our candles today. Okay, we light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practice of all indigenous people, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for those who are as yet unaware of spirit in their lives and the space we are holding for them here at the center. As we light the healing candles, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to experience the healing flame of God's eternal love. Okay. Thank you so much, Stacy. Okay, my reading this morning comes from This Thing Called You by Ernest Holmes. Ernest Holmes is our founder, and this is a very good book to get to know his teachings. Okay. I realize there is a divine presence at the center of my being. I let this recognition flow through my entire consciousness. I let it reach down into the very depths of my being. I rejoice in this realization. The perfect life of God is in and through me in every part of my being. As the sun dissolves the mist, so my acceptance of life dissolves all pain and discord. I am free because the spirit of life is in me is perfect. It remolds and recreates my body after the likeness of the divine pattern of body which exists in the mind of God. Even now, the living spirit is flowing through me. I open wide the doorway of my consciousness and its influx. I permit the physical body to receive the living spirit in every action, function, cell, and organ. I know that my whole being manifests the life, love, peace, harmony, strength, and joy of the spirit which indwells me, which is incarnated in me, which is my entire being. I am now made vigorous and whole. I possess the vitality of the infinite. I am strong and well. The life of the Spirit is my life, and all its strength is my strength. It is my power. Its body is my body. Every breath I draw is a breath of perfection, vitalizing, upbuilding, and renewing every cell of my body. I am born of the Spirit. I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit made manifest. And just keeping those words in mind, if you feel comfortable, just gently close your eyes and go within and recognize the very power and presence of God. And this is the presence of love, the presence of light, the presence of peace, the presence of joy, the presence of health, healing, and wholeness, and the presence of abundance and prosperity and all things good. And I know that this power and presence is within me. It is within every single person who has come to worship today in person and those watching online. And I just bless the proceedings of this service. And I know God speaks beautifully through Reverend David, and that the message that he gives is available for those who are open to receive the light and the love and the presence of God. And I just bless the musicians, Stacy, our spiritual musical inspiration, and the center singers. I bless the sound technicians. I bless the ushers and the practitioners, everybody involved in the Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be a part of it, that I just simply let go and I let God and I allow it to be, as we say, together. And so it is. Amen.
Amen. This song is called In Beauty May I Walk. All day long may we walk in beauty, by Karen Drucker.
In beauty may I walk all day long. May I walk through the seasons. May I walk in peace. May I walk in peace. On this path, may I walk through my life. May I walk in old age. May I walk. May I walk in peace. May I walk in peace.
Sing it with us.
May I walk, 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 may I walk. walk in love. May I walk, may I walk in gratitude. May I walk, may I walk in peace. May I walk in peace. May in stillness. May I walk in forgiveness. May I walk in loving kindness. May I walk, may I walk, may I walk in peace, in peace. May I walk in peace, in peace. Here we go. May I walk, 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 may I walk in peace. May I walk in peace, in peace. May I walk in peace, in peace. May I walk in peace, in peace. Oh, in peace now. May you walk, always walk in peace, walk in peace. May we always walk in peace. Oh, may I walk in peace. May you walk in peace.
Thank you so much. And it is my great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for today. He is a staff minister at the Global Truth Center in Westlake. So let's give a great big hand for Reverend David Allen Cruz.
Good afternoon, Antelope Valley, and welcome to the most beautiful day in the world. How are we doing with sound here, Frank? Thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Sometimes life is good, but then trouble comes my way. No matter what happens, Spirit, I thank you for this day. And when I'm feeling trouble, I lift my hands and pray that your will be done in the rain or sun, 'cause it's a beautiful day. I don't want to get so high and mighty, 'cause tomorrow I may fall down on my face. Thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. I give thanks when I'm feeling lonely. I give thanks when I'm feeling glad. I give thanks in the morning, thanks in the evening, thanks when I'm feeling bad. I don't want to get so high and mighty, 'cause tomorrow I may fall down on my face. I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, Thank you for joy and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day. And ain't it though? Ain't it a beautiful day? I mean, really, look, feel the sunlight coming in, feel the warmth, feel that spirit, feel that energy. It is the most beautiful day in the world. And not just because the sun is shining and the skies are blue, but because this is the day that is ours. This is our day. This day is meant for you, for me. This is my day right here, right now, to do with as I choose. I'm going to choose how I want to experience this day. Why? Because, as has already been said, this day is mine. This day exists for me. And it's my right and my responsibility to turn this day into something wonderful, into something magnificent, into something glorious, into something joyous, into something spiritual, into something meaningful, into something good. And here I am with y'all. And that's the magic. And that's part of why we come together in these places and on these days and at this time. Because this is where we get to come together and remind ourselves the truth of who we are. The truth of who I am and all the extensions of myself, which are your beautiful selves, your beautiful faces. And I get to remember then. Remember. To bring the membership back together. I get to remember that spiritual energy that I am. And right now, this is such a wonderful opportunity. And right now, it's never been so important because, as Thomas Paine said, these are the times that try men's souls. Right? These are challenging times. Or as the ancient Chinese curse says, may you live in interesting times. Boy, are these interesting times. And the thing about it is that we want to remember. This is an opportunity. It's a challenge. And it's an opportunity to remember what we know. To remember why we come here. To remember why we take those study lessons and classes. To remember why we have chosen. How many here grew up from the time you're children in science of mind, religious science, Centers for Spiritual Living? You grew up with it? Okay, Unity, that's close enough. I was at a Unity church last Sunday. They're so cool. Which means that most of y'all, almost all of y'all, including me, did not. Which means we chose to be here. Somewhere along the line, we were looking, we were seeking, we were trying to say, where is it? Where is that thing? Because we knew that there was a thing. We know that there is a thing. That thing that was almost there and almost was here, but not quite, and it didn't quite work, and that, no, thank you very much. And then somehow, and every one of us has our stories, and boy, have I got mine. We found this. We found new thought. We found science of mind. We found a philosophy that said, yes, you can. Yes, you are. Yes, it's good. And we embraced it. We accepted the challenge of it because it's challenging. This is a challenging philosophy. It requires us to actually think through what's being said and what's being taught. It requires us to not just live by faith alone. Now, I know we talk about faith, and faith is a wonderful thing, and I do believe in faith, and I have faith. But faith is a very messy way to run a universe. And faith requires, to really have any real power behind it, faith has to have some understanding. Faith has to have some meaning. Faith has to have some science. And that's what we do. That's what we're doing here. We're recognizing that there is truly a science within the faith, or the faith is within the science, or it's all one and the same thing. As we're seeing, science and spirituality are getting ever and ever closer and closer and closer. And rather than calling it philosophy, or whether they're calling it then religion, they call it quantum physics. And I'm looking at that and reading about it and going to classes about it, and I'm going, that's one and the same thing. But now we're getting to understand it on that quantum level. We're getting to understand it as a science. Here's the reason why that's important, because now we get to know that we can actually use it. We get to actually practice it, because this is a practice. Some of y'all know, but maybe most of y'all don't. I am a hypnotherapist by practice. That's what I do. I see clients all the time, every day. And here's a real truth that I've observed. I've been doing this now for close to 22 years. Most of the people who come to see me are dealing with issues in their life because they lack a spiritual connection. They lack a spiritual connection. I'm not talking about religion. Religion is a way, perhaps, for some to get spiritual connection. I did 9 years of parochial school. I was an altar boy. I was a choir boy. I did the Latin Mass, for God's sake. I'm aging myself now. So, religion can be that. But for a lot of us, it's not quite that. So, we want to get that connection, and we want to make it work. And so what I'm helping my clients recognize is that you can be happy. You have a right to be happy, but it's also your responsibility. That it doesn't just come and all of a sudden one day fall from the sky and you go, I'm finally happy, thank you. Don't work that way. It's a practice. It's a thing that we do. It's a thing that you get, it's a discipline. It's an activity. It's a plan. It's a decision that we make each and every day, right? Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. And it's as simple as that. It really is. And it's also as important as that. And it's also as challenging as that. It means that even when we're living in times that try men's souls, we accept that trial as the challenge. What has been my challenge personally? I'll share it with you. My challenge is not to get so pissed off that I'm giving up hope. Truly. I have to remember who I am. I'll tell you a little anecdote on the side here. We left the house slightly later than I prefer to, because I'd rather get a place early than get there late. I don't even like to show up on time. I like to show up a little bit early. But we left a little bit later than usual. Okay, fine. Should be fine. Until we got on the 5, and the cars were all backed up for miles as a result of an accident that I had no idea existed. And so, driving, watching the time go by, our little thing, you will arrive by 12:10, 12:15, 12:25. I'm going, no. So as we're driving, I call Bruce. I forgot that Bruce wasn't going to be here today, and I said, "Here's what's going on, Bruce. I'm going to be there a little bit late because of the situation." He says, "Well, I'm not there today, but I'll call Frank and let him know." Cool. Well, When we got on the 14, it opened up. And as I was saying to Frank, because when I got here, he said, I thought you said you were going to get late. You got here right on time. I said, yeah, by driving in a very non-ministerial way. I don't generally drive like that, but I did. So the idea is that we want to get this into a practice. That's the whole thing. That's the ministry that I've chosen to do, because there's lots of us who will do it's a very intellectual faith. It's a very intellectual philosophy, and it's fun and exciting. And I'm an academic. I'm an intellectual guy. I love the challenge of thought, and I love going to classes, and I love seeing what does that really mean. Let's tear that concept apart and see what it's about. And that's fun and that's exciting, but it ain't going to bring me happiness. It's the practice. My ministry, the ministry that I want to give, the work that I do with my clients as a hypnotherapist, is to give them the stuff to do, to give them the things to practice, to breathe. And to recognize the absolute joy, the calmness, the peacefulness that comes with a single breath of air. You know, Eckhart Tolle said that a single breath of air is a meditation when taken in full consciousness. You simply have to breathe a single breath, just and that feeling just starts to happen. The body begins to vibrate in that magical, wonderful way. And all of a sudden, for that moment, everything's okay. All of a sudden, for that moment, I'm well, I'm perfect. And in that moment, I can remember the truth of who I am. I can remember the fact that wherever I am, what? God is. Wherever I am, God is. As Martin Buber said, between God and me, there is no between. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever Joan is, God is. Wherever Lori is, God is. I was reminded this morning in the meditation of that profound recognition, that revelation, that realization that Joni shared, coming from Ernest Holmes. And that is that the secret place of God is within my soul. The secret place. That precious place. That warm place. That centered place. That beautiful place. That wonderful place. That exciting place, that fulfilling place, that passionate place is within my soul. Wherever I am, God is. And guess what else is within my soul? What else is within my soul? Me. I am within my soul. As I said, I went through 9 years of parochial school, and from the time I was a child, we'd hear about the soul, 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 the soul. And never quite grasped the concept of it, because they never quite had that specific idea of what the soul really is. And I thought of it as a thing that kind of sat in here somewhere. Maybe for some of you it's in your head, or Sometimes they say, oh, it's the aura when you see the painting, that's the soul. The fact of the matter is, and this is something I've learned over time, but in relative recent times, that, bless you, that my soul isn't within me, I'm within my soul. This consciousness manifested into this physical form is existing within this energy sphere, if you will. That I am part of it, and it generates beyond this constantly, powerfully, vibrantly. And as such, because it's an energy that can grow and contract and expand, it's in a process of expansion. As I become more aware of the truth of who I am, as I allow myself to connect more consciously with spirit, then I recognize that I expand that energy, that soul, that self. And not only am I within that sacred place, but so are you now, and so are you now, and so are you now, and so are we and us and this now. And as I continue to grow, and as I continue to grow, I get to then recognize that I am touching, I am connected with everything, all of you, all the time. Wherever I am, God is. I know the theme for the month is planting seeds of consciousness. The theme for today is planting the seeds. Well, this is kind of what's going on. Because how many of here are gardeners like you, Frank? And how many of you, maybe even farmers, that really do some, like what I call the serious work? Well, those of you who are gardeners, and I am not. I love a garden. I have a beautiful garden in the back. And every so often I do plant stuff, and half of them die. I'm learning. I'm trying. But here's the thing. Even those of us who are not good gardeners know that if I want to plant the seed, I need to nurture the soil. I need to have the soil prepared. I need to have the right pot and the right mixture. And I need to know how deep to put that seed, and how much water it needs in the beginning, and how often it needs more watering, and when I need to add some fertilizer, or whatever it is that I need to do in order to plant the seed. And that's what we're doing right here and right now. We're reminding ourselves to consciously recognize who we are as spiritual beings. Always. I am spirit. Always. I forget. I fall into my human identity, my human costume, my human mask, and play that for a little bit. And then I reminded, oh, wait a minute, I'm spirit. Why am I doing that to myself? So when we recognize that I exist within my soul, and the soul is an ever-expanding consciousness, an ever-expanding energy, it is the creative process at work all the time, that I am the creator of my reality all the time, the more consciously I do it, the more control I have of it. I'm planting the seeds now. I'm preparing the soil by recognizing the truth of who I am, and I plant the seeds. Then what do? We give it, and then we let it grow. And depending on what we're growing, we might even share it. If I have a plant filled with rosebuds, I may cut a few and hand them to you. Or if I have a tree that's filled with oranges, I may draw a few and share them with you. And that's what we get to do with ourselves. We are that source. We are the plant that comes from the seed that we are planting. And we get to share ourselves with others. How do you do that? How do we do that and make this philosophy work? Very, very simply. We simply make the decision to see God in everything, to remember that wherever I am, God is, that my soul is ever expanding and ever inclusive, and therefore God is here with me right here and right now, and I see that, and I can't help but smile. I can't help but want to treat that person with conscious awareness, to want to feel a sense of gentle connection, to nurture if she needs nurturing, or to be nurtured if she's available to me. To be respectful, to be kind, to invite someone to have a hug. I don't know you, but can I hug you? These post-COVID days. That's faith, isn't it? That's faith. I'm going to get a hug, I'm going to give a hug, and I'm not worried about that stuff. So we can do these simple things. We can let the guy who might be late for his ministry job today pass by and not curse him out. I'm hoping they weren't cursing me out. I wasn't that bad. And we can recognize that the seed that we're planting are the seeds of love. That's all it is. The seeds of love. The seeds of love that grow into those beautiful petals, that grows into that beautiful fruit, that we can share, and we can share all the time. That we can do it with a simple glance, we can do it with a gentle touch, we can do it with a soft voice, we can do it with an act of kindness, we can do it with a bit of givingness, we can do it with generosity, we can do it with faith, we can do it with courage, we can do it with hope, we can do it with an attitude that I am, in fact, at this moment, creating my world, and my world is good. My world is good. That's the world I live in because I choose to live in that world consciously. I am the creator of my reality. My energy is vibrating powerfully, and I am touching everyone that I see and everyone who sees me. And they're going to get a blast of love from me today. And every day. Because every day is, in fact, the most beautiful day in the world. Namaste. In Lak'ech. Aloha. And so let me share with you what I know. And what I know is that right here, right now, that vibration is vibrating so powerfully within me and all around me and within all my other cells. I can feel that vibration filling up this room right now. God is right here, right now, with me, with us, all together in this unified spirit. I am so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for the knowledge of that. I'm so grateful for the power of that. I'm so grateful for the gift of that. And I get out of my own way and I allow that energy to expand beyond these walls, because today each and every one of us will find a way of sharing that love, sharing that light, sharing that energy in our own special way. As together we say, and so it is. Namaste.
So it is, and so it is, and so it is. You guys might know this song. It's called I Can See Clearly Now. Johnny Nash, Jimmy Cliff, who else? A whole bunch of people sang this song. I'm going to sing it today. You can sing with me if you know it. If you want to do a little dance, do a little dance. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Woo! I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh yes. Oh yes, I can make it now. The pain is gone. Woo. all of the bad feelings have disappeared. Oh, here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. You know this part. Look all around. Look all around. There's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but blue sky. See clearly now, the rain is gone. And I can see all obstacles in my way. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. You know it's gonna be bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. You know it's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Hey, bright, bright, sunshiny day. Bright, 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 oh, bright, sunshiny day. Bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright. Yay! It's a good song.
Okay, and now is the time for our conscious giving. If you take your gifts and tithes and hold them over your heart and just say these words together with me. They're up there. Today I give in love and joy from the overflow of abundance in my life. My gift goes forth to bless and uplift, fulfilling the purpose of our spiritual community. Lives are transformed. I am grateful, and so it is.
This song is called "Let It Shine" by Karen Drucker, and I forgot my cowboy hat, but Tiffany wore my cowboy boots, so we're ready to go. Here we go. This is fun, you guys. Even if you don't get all the words, because it's got a lot of words, just get up and move, because we're gonna let our brilliant,
let the light shine.
Our big, brilliant, bright beams of radiant light shine. Here we go. Woo! Here we go. Woo!
I'm gonna be the first on the dance floor, the first to raise my hand, the first to state my opinion, the first to take a stand. I won't play it safe or wait for a sign. I'm gonna throw myself out there and let my light shine. Let it shine, let it shine. I'll let my big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine.
Woo! Here we go.
I'll be on Oprah and Conan, 60 Minutes and The View. They'll all be talking about me and all the things I do. I'll be the one who sets the bar, the one who's in the know. Globe will come to me and see where fashion trends will go. But I shine, yes I shine. I let my big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine. For too many years I hid my light, fearing I was too much and who I was just wasn't right. I heard this voice from within and up above saying, you're here to be a shining light and give and receive love. So I'm going for my dreams, nothing's in my way. Carpe diem is my mantra, I practice kindness every day. I take time to relax, I take time to have fun. I wanna know I've used up every drop before my life is done. So let's shine, let's all shine. I let our big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine. I see you shine. For too many years I hid my life, fearing I was too much and who I was just wasn't right. And I heard this voice from within and up above saying, you're here to be a shining light and give and receive love, give and receive love. I am a woman of power, a woman of grace. The life that I've lived in every wrinkle on my face. I love myself, so I love you too. And I know that we're connected, there ain't nothing we can't do. So let's shine, let's all shine. Let's let our big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine. I see you shine, yes you shine. I see your big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine. Watch me shine, oh I shine. I let my big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine. Shine, yeah, yeah, shine. Let's let our big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine.
Oh yeah, let there be shining, let there be light. We are shining, we are beaming, we are radiating, we are growing, we are sharing with one another. This energy, this green energy, this beautiful music energy, this beautiful love energy, this philosophy is exploding, going out, because this is the right thing at the right time. And so I bless these gifts, because I know these gifts are given from heart. These gifts are given from soul. These gifts are given from absolute faith that there is goodness yet, and that we are that, and we can share it, we can help it to grow. So thank you for these gifts, thank you for your love, thank you for your time, thank you for this moment, thank you for now, thank you for this day. And together we say, and so it is.
Now it's time for the peace song. If you'd all make a circle around the sanctuary. And don't join hands yet, but extend your hands out to the person next to you. And repeat after me. We know who you truly are. You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. Welcome home.